song that I wrote about an 8th grade social studies project that I always end my in-school performance with because I feel like it ties the whole thing together and really portrays the message of not only bullying prevention, but of individuality and the light and the color inside people and looking for that, and the power of our ideas and our thoughts and the way we can make change without even knowing it. So at the end of 8th grade, we were assigned this project in my social studies class where we had to draw ourselves exactly as we saw ourselves. And then inside our bodies, we were told to put adjectives to explain how we view ourselves. And outside, we were told to put adjectives to explain how we think that other people view us. And then we got paired up with kids, and we had to talk about why we drew and wrote what we did. And I got paired up with a boy that I didn't really know very well. And I didn't know that he could draw, but he was an unbelievable artist, and he had drawn his body all in black and white. And then coming up out of his head was this explosion of like thoughts and symbols and colors and ideas, and he put all of his words about himself up in this thought bubble instead of in his body like we were assigned. And he sat with me and talked to me about how he saw himself as unsocietal, and how he had one hand open and one clasped tight to explain the things that he was open to and the things that he wasn't. And inside his body, he only put one word, and it just said human, as if that was all he really knew because he was still kind of figuring it out. And I went home that day, and I couldn't stop thinking about this kid and what an artist he was, and the fact that I had sat in class with him for 8 years and had no idea about this explosion of light and color and character inside of him. And it got me thinking about how many kids are in my school or in any school across the country that have this explosion that we never get to see because we never really cared enough to look for it. And so I wrote this song for him, and it's kind of, I named my record after it. I finished my first full-length record about, I don't know, a few months ago, and we just put that out, and the whole thing is based around what it means to be an artist and the explosion that sets us all aside from each other and makes us individual. And so I'm going to do this song. It's called Where the Artists Go. I have to warn you, though, it's a very short song. It was supposed to be kind of like an artistic statement, but it ended up just being weird and leaving everyone confused. So when I stop singing, it really is over. But this is called Where the Artists Go. Well, there's a place you know where the artists go, and honey colors line the sky. You're alive inside, just your thunderous mind. Always chasing, searching, always something new to find. And someday the walls of this town are gonna cave in. And oh, this explosion inside you is gonna burst through your skin. 'Cause you see the beauty with one hand open and one class tight. Society don't know a damn about this life. And when they ask you for your name, you reply with all you know, saying I am human. I am human. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is so cool. So my work with the Pacer Center continued beyond just 8th grade, because as I kind of grew as an artist, they grew as an organization, and they branched out to different things, and my songs branched out to different things. And over the years, we've become really connected, and I love what they do, and I couldn't be prouder to have my name up on their website and go around to schools and talk about them, because I really believe in what they're doing. So when I was in 7th grade, we put out that song, She's Falling. When I was in 8th grade, we did another song called Stand Together and put together these classroom toolkits. And both of them were very much targeted at bullying prevention and getting kids talking about bullying from a new angle using music. But this year, I had been writing different music. I started high school, and I had been writing stuff that wasn't exactly about bullying, but was more about finding people who accept you and bringing people together and changing school climate and that kind of stuff. And so this year we came up with a toolkit that's actually a 2-song toolkit. And it's that last song that I showed you just a minute ago, where the artists go, and there's a classroom exercise in there that's very similar to the one that I did in my social studies class. And then it's another song that I wrote called Tribe, which, like I said, I just finished this record, and this is my favorite song on the album. I think it's the most personal, real thing, and it might confuse some people, but it's really close to me. And so we used the song Tribe, and I put together a video of all of these girls from across the country that I've met holding up the lyrics to the songs. And it's about finding a group of people that accept you for who you are. But when we were making the album, and I was theming it after being an artist and this explosion inside me and inside of people that I've met and the way they've influenced me, I put together this 20-page diary to go inside the record, and it has the stories behind every song and pictures and write-ups and lyrics from kind of my life. It's just a little personal diary. And for this song, I wrote a write-up on the song, and everywhere I go, I'm always trying to introduce it and find a way to tell people what it's about, and the best way I know how is what's written in this book. So I'm going to read you what's in here, but this song is called Tribe. I know what it's like to want something different than everyone else around you, and to feel like the more you find yourself, the less of you they understand. I wrote this song about learning for myself that all we need to be is what makes us feel alive, and eventually we'll find our tribe, a group of people who understand and don't want for us to be anything but ourselves. So many times I think all I've needed to hear is let it go, little girl. Let go of the ones who don't understand and hold out for the ones who do. Don't lose yourself in the search, because your tribe is waiting. And once you find them, you'll know what it means to belong. So, this is Tribe. I don't know when I all of a sudden stopped belonging here. With all of these faces, I was one and the same. As I rearranged, they disappeared, and no one knows me anymore. When I got tired of thinking like everybody else, I'd block my ears and whisper to myself, why don't you let it go, little girl? 'Cause what this world needs is for you to be exactly who you want to. Let it go, little girl. And when the voices multiply and crowd around her, promise me she is gonna sing a little louder. Oh, so I've grown, come to know a different kind of home. But we're not alone. And you're not alone, never alone, little girl. You see, our blue blood sparkles with this art and words written up and down our arms, and we are yours. Yes, you belong, little girl. So let it go. And when the voices multiply and try to drown her, she's gonna sing. She'll sing until the tribe has found her.